the Harold's Poppy. Here we go, straight to the action. Guy tied to a chair. This is the one we knocked out. She's free. Oh, same age as Patch. Got a lot of energy then. Right, so horse is knocked out, tied up. We ended exactly where this is starting.
What does this place have to hide?
And this is...
Hello there.
Hey, Dragon. How are you? This is his base of operations, I suppose. He's obviously up to something. I don't know what it actually is. Are these stills, possibly? Okay. I'm not really sure what this is. When you said that you were a cat detective, he's not quite the character model I expected. He looks like Batman. A lot of people say he looks like Batman. Hey, cat detective. He is a cat. He is, works out, this guy. Clearly. And quite literally, you're gritty. Although he's got his shirt tucked in, so he does look after his appearance. Not as gritty as I'd like him to be. Quite literally a detective that is a cat. Oh, fine.
I need help? Who would I call?
Ghostbusters. Smirnoff? Welcome in there, Kess. Hope you're well. Oh, garlic, yeah. What do you can't give dogs? Garlic, chocolate, and onions, I believe.
Smirnoff.
Pier 36.
Jabba.
Meet me in an hour.
Black's Hat.
If you're coming from Montgomery,
Hey, everyone.
it's the 6th sea-facing
Hey, Jabba.
warehouse.
What's going on?
Thanks, I hate him. To the warehouse and bring cavalry. Didn't mean to do that. I was going to have a little look around first. So what is this then? What is the warehouse even do? It's full of crap, but it doesn't really tell us what the lizard has been up to. Oh, there is a way up there. I thought there would be. Obviously, there's been a murder. 2, in fact, now, but we know who did the second one. Right.
It could be an Ojibwa totem pole, in which case, the top animal would be a crane.
Oh, okay, so the horse is an Indian. Baseball cards, don't do anything with those, don't know why I keep collecting them.
If I'm not mistaken, these are incense sticks, used in cleansing rituals.
This has got weirder. Does he have human hands or does he have cat paws? He has human hands.
A dream catcher. It's supposed to protect children during the night, trapping all evil in its spider.
If he was any grittier, he'd clear the snow from the road. Okay. Not really sure. Oh, there's an axe. Good job to... Oh, actually, be fair. So it's a good job that he didn't have that when I knocked him out, but he had a gun and he shot me 3 times before I got it right, so... Probably would have been better if he had an axe. Yeah, so basically, there was a man found hanged in his boxing gym. It was not suicide. He was made to look like it was suicide, but it wasn't, because I'm a smart cat detective and I looked a little bit deeper, and then obviously there was a lot coming about, lots of
According to this,
different people
warehouse
coming
belonged
in
to a Canadian import company.
that obviously had more to do with it. It was a bit crazy, to be fair. So here we are now, 8 hours into the game, still unsure of who actually did it, because I'm a bit confused. And I thought it was O'Leary, the shady bookkeeper. It wasn't. I thought it was Cassidy. It wasn't. Now this lizard has turned up, who was part of the Olympic 5 during the war. And he seems to be hot. I don't even know what these are. and he found out that we're onto him, so he ran. Well, he's not ran. I think he's trying to go and kill the guy he tried to kill. That could be like a witness or something. And now I'm trying to turn stuff on. So, but that's where we are. Basically, I knew the gym owner. His daughter's hired me. She wants to know who killed her father. I've like, yeah, sure, I'll try and figure it out. It's one of those things where all of a sudden you think it's a straightforward, this is the person who did it, and then when you speak to that person, it goes deeper and deeper and deeper, and there's obviously going to be some kind of massive scandal, like these things tend to do. And that as well. We're going to bring skulls to this. Work out. Enjoy. Hello, Matrix. So, it's kind of a walking simulator. It's kind of like you just sort of walk around until you find something that's like worth looking at, and then you press A, and then you get a little bit further in the story, and then it gets to the next bit, and you use your cat senses, obviously. Smell, sight.
Don't you even think of screaming.
I might not even talk.
And we use it now. Let's use our senses. What can we figure out about him? Zoom in. There we go.
It looks like an arrowhead.
Oh, and deductions like Sherlock. The horse who works for Mitchell wears an arrowhead around his neck. Yeah. O'Leary's guilt with conscience disappeared. One of Dunn's brothers in arms tried to pass as Yale's doctor.
Stay back! Or the ginger nut gets it!
Great film. Yale's one of O'Leary's untouchables according to his allies. I'm assuming we're just going to connect those two together, because, pretty easy deduction to make there.
Everything seems to prove that Gil is a Native American, and I'm almost sure that the woman in the picture is his mother.
Ah, alright. Mothers always believe in their sons.
You know who
Let's
always
pull at those
believed in you?
heartstrings.
Your mother. My mother never lost her faith in me. And I gave her plenty of reasons when I was a kid.
I was a juvenile delinquent.
It all started with something as stupid as keeping the change when she sent me for groceries. Then I started stealing fruit from the street stands. And finally, I turned to pickpocketing. Somehow, my mother managed to keep me in school until I got into college. But I never gave her reasons to believe in me then either.
I gambled all my money away. I rarely went to class. I kept bad company. I rarely went to class.
I rarely went to class my freshman year. Obviously, I was never a sophomore. Then Pearl Harbor happened. I got drafted and sent to Europe.
I was an unruly soldier.
I never knew how to follow orders. They sent me back home with a dishonorable discharge. But when I got back,
It might even be true, I
I
don't
was
know.
treated like a pariah, a veteran outcast who never should have come back in the first place. And yet, my mother never ceased to...
What the fuck?
I also fought in the war. That's where I met Mitchell. They used me, like many of my people. And then they just tossed us aside. The first time Mitchell offered me to do this, I told him to take a hike. I wanted to get my act together, but I ended up begging him. I don't like Mitchell. I don't like the things he makes me do.
He didn't do it in the cat litter tray. That's how bad he was.
I don't like that German rat either. But what I like least of all is myself.
Mitchell's the lizard.
I don't like what I did during the war, and I don't like what I'm doing now.
Okay, what's the key for that you just coughed up?
Do you know what it's like to kill a friend for the sake of the mission?
Gil killed a partner.
But my mother, she always thought I'd make amends and start anew.
So the key? Oddly? What is that? Could you put it in his pocket?
Time I did just that. It's number 3.
So we're going to put the number 3. So we'll obviously whatever is in those vats. A sniper killed Randall Lee. Mitchell the surgeon, O'Leary. That's the one. Gil had to kill in order. Good words for Mitchell, but he hates his guts. Oh, there's more. Mitchell the surgeon could be behind the entire case. No. Oh, okay, so no. So it might actually be the warehouse guard is trigger happy. Sniper. Kill a friend. Oh, there's more. Oh shit. Gil works for Mitchell but hates his guts. Bosh, that's 4. Done.
What if it was Gil who killed his partner Randall Lee under Mitchell's orders?
I reckon he did. There we go. Deduction deducted. Number 3. What's number 3? There it is. What's in there then? Do you reckon a body? Drugs? A bomb, which we just turned on. Oh, well, God, it could be. Jesus. No, wait, hold on. It gets weirder and weirder. Underground secret lair. Is it a cult? I'm assuming it's drugs. Could be drugs. It's the second best type of flare. What, an underground one? It's the best ones that are set into like the side of cliffs and have a big red. Whoa. Okay, and have like those big wide window panoramic views. Oh, volcanoes. Yeah. Okay, fair enough. Well, the monkey was my friend. What is this then? I don't know if he was my friend. I mean, he was in hiding and I found him and he was fine. He threw a baseball at my head, but other than that, it was all okay. But he's following me.
Go away!
Hey,
You
it's
back!
all right. Don't be afraid, little girl.
Brunhilde.
I don't want to scare you, okay?
Peter, no!
Why was she kidnapped? What the fuck is going on?
Hey,
Peter, no hurt!
Sock puppet theatre. Intellectual disability. I'm not very good with kids, I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna probably scare the shit out of her. Do anyone
once upon a
wanna...
time,
There was a brave seafaring girl, there was a space heroine, there was a good girl, there was a beautiful princess. I'm sure princess is probably right up her
once
alley.
upon a time, there was a beautiful princess called...
Did anyone want to talk about...
Hi, my name is Brunhilde, and I'm very happy.
said Brunhilde. And then Brunhilde, who had a beautiful name,
Really beautiful.
a really beautiful name, ran into someone very special.
Oh, who was it?
A very evil dragon, a crazy wizard, a magical cat.
A magical cat called John.
I'm a magical cat. My name is John. Hi, John the cat. I really like magical cats.
Is there any
I'm
reason
a
she
villain.
looks gaunt? Like,
I'm
has she
gonna
been
use my magical
starved?
power to help you.
Put some colour balloons, get out of a cage. Bake some dishes, get out of a cage.
Get out of a cage, too.
No, it's sad.
You say silly things, John the Cat. So what are you gonna help me do?
Fill with some colour
Fill up a
balloons?
bunch of color balloons.
I don't see a bakery down here.
I
Aha!
love balloons. What's your favorite balloon color? Wow, that's a very hard question. But John the Cat, it's the easiest question in the world. Let me show you how easy it is. My favorite balloon color is
I'm gonna go with pink. There's a lot of pink in the room.
pink. Whoa, Brunhilde? That's exactly what I was about to say.
Bird.
Nailed it. So strange the bear's got a gas mask on.
Bird. John. Brunhilde. Fund.
Is she German? I mean, the name certainly sounds German.
Do play. It's look.
Okay, yeah, she's got to be German.
Okay.
Why do they have a
Hi,
child down
Bird.
here?
Why are you wearing that mask?
Weil. Gas.
Wait, hold a minute. Why are you wearing a gas
Well,
mask?
maybe we
Shit,
should get
good
out of
question.
here. What do you think, Bernd? And what about you, Brunhilde? Don't you think that?
Oh, I thought I'd passed out or something. She passed out. What the fuck is going on? Right, let me have a little look around. We might need to put that gas mask on the kid. It just gets stranger. Maybe some kind of biological weapon? Oh, this looks bad. Oh, this looks really bad. Why do they have a child down here? Movie Brunhilde. Baseball fucking cards everywhere. Hey Dragon, how you doing, Dragonborn? Because there's a lot of other dragons. They were sock puppets.
Subject: Brunhilde Gruna. Treatment: Day 1500. The patient's ability to speak continues to diminish. Now she can only pronounce the occasional word in German. Tissue degeneration persists. And yet, perhaps due to drastic reduction of benzylprodine dosage and an increase of anupropion, we have observed a 3% of deceleration of said degeneration. Furthermore, and perhaps this is the best finding so far, the subject exhibits a mild recovery of her speaking. It's not a lot, and yet we are on the right track. All hope is not lost.
Medical trials on the girl with the learning disabilities then. My cat would never have solved any of this. You imagine, right, if as this ends, it pans like back and it's just an actual normal cat having a dream and it just wakes up. Lars Miles Benton, Peter Lowe, Bill Holdman, Carl, Dick Armand, Bobby Yale, Helen Moore. What the hell? Craig Spano, Frank, Julia, Mel. There's pill bottles with athletes' names on them. So it's not some kind of biological attack then. Highly flammable, no smoking. What the hell is all this shit? But, like performance enhancing drugs, but what has that got to do with Brunhilde?
Subject, Craig Spano. Treatment, day 0. The subject is a veteran baseball player who has lost speed, strength, and agility due to the regular aging process. The patient refers intense pain on the right scapula, most likely caused by an old injury. The goals of our medical approach are twofold. To relieve pain caused
German
by the
scientist
prior
post-war
injury,
hidden
so that
lab.
the
Yeah, you do want to start
subject
asking some
can
questions
say
about where
without
this German
symptoms and to
scientist
help
worked
the patient
before
regain the physical
the war
condition
ended.
lost in the aging process, thus allowing him to perform at elite levels.
Performance enhancing drugs. What has this got to do with the kid?
Day 120, the patient no longer feels pain when using his right arm, circumstance that allows him to pitch without fear. So far, the only side effect seems to be a slight euphoria experienced 3 hours after dosage, which subsides 4 hours later, taking the patient on an emotional roller coaster of sorts with bouts of mild trembling.
Okay, that's not good.
Treatment, day 341. Moments of euphoria and boosted physical performance have become increasingly short, while the ensuing periods of depression and weakness have become longer, including severe trembling. Although we have met all
Severe trembling.
goals, we will proceed to terminate the treatment
Would be a good idea.
in order to avoid causing irreparable physical and mental damage to the patient.
Spano enhances performance by using drugs. Well, that's not as if Helen Moore had the same thing. Actually, Helen Moore is still taking them because the lizard's giving them out. So that's not unusual.
A list of names? Somehow related to chemical agents?
Yale on a pill bottle. A list of names that somehow relate to rare chemical compounds. This has got when you think you just don't know where it's going. How many kids do they have? It seems like they've only got the one. I mean, not that that's a good thing. I'm not sure what the kid has to do with any of that though. So Spano enhances performance using drugs.
Only 10 months more and we can celebrate 6 years support of
6
Rasta
years,
Rage.
my
Now
bro.
that is what I call good use of money.
Acid, how are you, man? Thank you for tier 2 at... What are we at? 62 months? Close to 6 years. Fucking love that. Appreciate it. Show him the hype. He is an OG of the channel. Hope you're well, my friend. We're Gem Scientist, I can imagine. Oh, yeah, it's quite worrying. So, obviously it's those two. Free, apparently. First me on passes off as a doctor? No, it's a list of names of chemical compounds, alright. Pill bottles in the lab. And then... performance enhancing drugs.
Mitchell is cashing in by selling drugs to enhance athletes' performances.
Yes, you sound very sniffy. No, dude, I've just got like a bad hay fever day. I've not had it too bad for like quite some time, but it's today I've been sneezing all day. It's just, I still suffer with quite bad hay fever for some reason. And yeah, it's really cold. It's not as if it's summer. And it's just kicking my ass today, mate. So I'm absolutely fine. I mean, everyone's got something at the minute. I just happen to have a big bout of hay fever. So, yeah, there you go. Spano's health took a toll after using the drugs. Dunn's brothers armed Trice's doctor. Untouchables. Mitchell, when Olympics, tries to pass the doctor. Don't necessarily. Mitchell sells athletes drugs to enhance their performance, and his health took a shit.
The worst part of Mitchell's scheme isn't that it's illegal or unethical. It's that he didn't even care about compromising the athlete's health.
Do you know what? I think I've just worked out who this guy... This guy's voice reminded me of someone for ages. And I've been trying, since we've been streaming this game, I've been trying to work it out. And I've finally placed it. And for some reason, whenever this guy talks, it reminds me of Night Marcher. And I'm like, who's that? Who does he sound like? And I've been thinking of it for like ages. And yeah, if you've... Night Marcher is another streamer I know really, really well. I rate him all the time. And he's a great guy. He rates me all the time. And I've been listening to his voice, and I've finally placed it. You have to check him out, because he's a good guy. He streams Tarkov and all sorts of stuff, like the World of Warcraft. And I've been seeing it for ages going, what does his voice remind me of? And it's just dawned on me, he sounds like Night Marcher. You can get that? Yeah, see, I was like, he does sound like him. If Night Marcher comes into the stream, I'm like, dude, this guy reminds me of you. Not because I think he's a gritty cat detective, he just sounds like him. Right, let's make sure the kid's not dead. Act like a good dad, don't leave her on the floor, put her in the bed. Why did she fall unconscious? I'm kind of glad we called the cavalry now. Smirnov should be here soon. Could she be underfed? I don't know whether that's just... He's just a skinny child or whether she's a bit emaciated. I can't tell. Right, so... What the fuck is going on here? I mean, the drug... Ooh?
Gil? You know you're not allowed down here. You know you're not allowed.
You bastard! I kill you right here, right now!
Blow his head off.
I don't know.
You don't know?
Are you testing drugs on that girl?
I know you're testing drugs on that girl.
Brunhilde? No, she's my daughter.
Then why the fuck are you leaving her locked down here?
She was born with a degenerative disease, a rare condition similar to the Engelmann syndrome. There are only 4 known cases like hers, and none of the patients reach the age of 5.
Well, that's actually kind of relieving.
I continued to research and found something. It didn't make her better, but anyway, that same treatment used on healthy subjects seems to improve their stamina and their reflexes. It also seems to improve their pain threshold.
Yeah, but the side effects were fucked.
The Reich heard about my experiments.
Okay, here we go.
Tried to recruit me to create super soldiers. Yes, that Reich.
Is that what, like,
We're talking
is that the portrayal of
late
Hitler?
30s, Berlin.
So Hitler was
I
a cat.
escaped with Brunhilde
Goodness.
and came to your country. But the American military also heard about me. I spent the entire war experimenting with drugs on soldiers. Some were highly effective, I must say. When the war was over, my experiments were discarded. I was forbidden all access to the drugs, and Brunhilde got worse. But then God sent me Angus Mitchell. We had met during the war, and he came to offer me a deal. I would make drugs for athletes, and he would sell them. With my earnings, I could pay for Brunhilde's treatment. What else do you want me to say?
Always knew Adolf was a giant pussy. Yeah, got him. What are the long-term effects of those drugs?
What are the long-term effects of those drugs?
It depends on the patient. But they all develop an addiction, even Brunhilde.
Shit.
They also suffer other symptoms. Some become delirious. She's losing muscle mass by the day.
Oh, that explains how emaciated she looks.
Lose their ability to focus. And some, slowly but surely, lose it all.
About those pills.
Cat version of the Führer. I would never have thought that. Yeah, this is an odd one for this. I mean, obviously the setting is the post-war era, but it's a gritty detective game, and you're a cat, so then obviously Hitler will be a cat or a dog or a cow or whatever. Oh, I've got to take another beating. Oh,
Don't dwell on it, Josh. You had to tell him the truth in order to protect Brunhilde. I would have done the same thing. Finish packing up your things and stop torturing yourself, okay?
Thanks, Angus. I won't be long.
Oh, honey. You like living here?
no.
Yeah, me too. But we have to go somewhere else, and it's all that bad cat's fault.
Why
Yes,
would she like
we-
living in?
We're going to a new home now. A prettier one. And you'll be happier there. Now go with Papa, honey. Give him a kiss. Go on. Give him a kiss. Go on.
I don't like that lizard.
I'm sorry about this, Josh, but we gave it our best, didn't we?
Huh? What? What do you mean, Angus?
I wish it hadn't come to this.
Is he gonna kill them?
Angus,
Don't
what's
smoke in
wrong?
there.
Goodbye, Josh.
Holy shit, he killed them.
I hope you're happy, you son of a bitch. They were good people.
Then why did you burn them? What a
I hope that made
prick.
you feel better.
Oh, I'm gonna fuck you up.
Smile. You're so far from the truth. What the?
I can't believe he killed that girl. Oh, lovely. Now the gas is leaking into here. You fucked that one up, didn't you? Dickhead. Still doesn't really answer
The mask would buy me a bit of extra time.
the question as to why Mitchell's doing any of this. I don't care. Why did he kill him?
Spano just ran out that way.
Why did the monkey do that? We've still not solved anything. Oh, I died. I didn't do it quick enough. Climb, cat, climb. The lizard's probably a rapist. It is, could be. Piece of shit, that's what he is. You having player issues? Anyone else having issues? I cannot believe he just fucking did that. It doesn't make any sense.
The mask was barely working. I needed fresh air.
There was a bottle with Sparrow's name on it in the ventilation shaft. Take the pills. Oh, okay. Sparrow is a good guy. That's what the drugs do then? Look at his eyes. Oh, he stopped it with his bad arm? I'm going to talk about Spano's strength just then as well. Is everyone else having any issues with the player? So, that was... I thought we were going to save that kid. Kid didn't even last 5 minutes. Oh crap, we left the horse in the truck.
Greg Spano is back! Did you miss me? Who wants to see a home run? Now you're gonna see. Bring it on!
I think he's lost his mind.
Let's go!
Delusion, trembling, possibly a heart attack. I think it's gonna die. So many people have just died.
No.
I think he... Oh no. Oh wait, I gotta... Shit. Oh, I didn't save him. Oh, hey Gonzo. I think I didn't do that right and I killed him. I didn't know what to do. I think I had to wait for that to get right in the end. I fucked that up. I tried. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. I was just trying to make sure it... I actually was first aid trained at one point. My training's run out now, but I was at one point. I had a card and everything.
Don't torture yourself. You did everything you could.
I mean, a little girl's dead. Their dad's burnt to a crisp.
The doctors.
The lizard's dead. Not I care.
They found
the
him
monkey had a
unconscious
heart
by the
attack.
basement door.
What?
Wait, hold on a minute. It is, yeah. I've got flashbacks from that. Oh, you had to restart the computer. Oh, I'm good. Glad you're back. Yeah, I did get Walking Dead flashbacks. Mitchell was trapped in the basement. Found us at the arm. Found Gil to the basement door. No. It's got to be the drugs and died after recovering his strength. Ah. No. Oh, it was Gil that closed the door. Ah.
Could Gil have blocked the basement door from the outside to kill Mitchell?
You think? That's a serious accusation. Are you sure, or is this just a theory of yours?
It's just a theory.
It's just a theory. Let's hope we get the truth out of him.
Huh. You think Gil was involved in the previous murders?
What if it was Gil who killed his partner Randall Lee under Mitchell's orders?
Another serious accusation. Are you sure?
That I'm pretty positive about.
Yes. Everything points in that direction, including my gut.
Wait. Couldn't Mitchell be Randall Lee's murderer?
Mitchell missed 2 shots point blank. The sniper killed Randall Lee.
So he misses with 2 shots at point blank range, and then he hits a guy smack in the forehead from across the street? No. Mitchell is not the sniper who wiped out Randall Lee.
Yeah, I guess you're right. But we still don't know what caused Craig Spano's death.
So, Spano, Mitchell's drugs help overcome physical limitations. That.
There's no doubt about it. Spano took drugs from the lab, and they killed him.
But if that were true, how many more athletes are in danger?
Helen Moore.
And most importantly, who are they? Is Bobby Yale involved?
Write down these names.
I didn't see them all, but write down these names. Peter Lowe, Xavier Chains, Helen Moore, Bill Goldman, Miles Benton, Alexander Wood, Jacob Ziegler.
How does
and
he
yes,
remember all those?
Bobby Yale.
So much happened
Thanks.
just now, and he remembered all
Saying
those
lives for a
names?
Change, huh? In any case, thanks for the call. I was starting to think you'd never trust the police again.
Who said I don't trust the cops?
Who said I don't trust the cops?
Hey, John. Surprise. It could have given a tip to a friend, don't you think? Or is that only the case when I help you?
Get that guy out of here.
I'll help him. Oh, wait, okay, no.
All right. Let's get this over with. When the war ended, Mitchell convinced Grun to use his super soldier drugs on elite athletes. Somehow, Dunn found out about Mitchell's scheme. So when Mitchell heard that Dunn was onto him, he ordered Randall Lee to kill him and frame Yale for the murder. Then, he made Randall search Dunn's house and the gym for any incriminating evidence he might have had against him. The poor cleaning lady died almost by chance. When you stuck your nose in the case, he tried to scare you by sending his thugs to give you a beating. And when that didn't work, he asked Randall Lee to finish you off on the gym rooftop. But Randall not only failed, he got captured. So Mitchell ordered Gil to put a bullet through his head, which only made Gil upset. You kept getting closer and closer to the point of discovering his headquarters. When Mitchell realized he was cornered, he burned his bridges by setting the lab on fire, along with Dr. Grun and his daughter.
Why did he have to do
Gil
that?
saw the opportunity to get back at Mitchell, so he blocked the only exit so
Yeah.
that he would also die in the fire.
And me, by the way.
Did I leave any loose ends?
No.
Just a few. But don't worry about it. I'll take care of them now. So I guess thanks for everything.
Well, apparently there's a little bit more to do. I mean, how many people died in the end? 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 people died. 8. 8 people. 9 people died.
In your classic noir films and novels, solving a case never amounts to a happy ending. The detective is always left with a sense of bitterness. A feeling that, before he took the case, the world was a better place. That he was a better person.
Come on, now spit it out.
Sometimes I just let my character get the best of me.
What do you want from me?
I told Stone what I knew. That he was going to let Yale win. That if
Why?
he didn't, O'Leary would destroy Helen Moore's career. And that Moore was doomed either way. Or would be, as soon as America discovered her sweetheart was on drugs.
I don't believe you. No way. Who sent you?
Today? Nobody.
And what if I did believe you? What would that change? If I don't do this for her, how could I ever look her in the eyes? How could we stay together?
You gotta get her off the
These people
drugs.
stay together when you lose your title and they accuse her of doping?
At least I know I tried.
I'm not gonna
I know
talk
your
him out of it.
record. Your rise to the top is clean. Free of both O'Leary's and drugs. God. You might just be one of the only honest athletes I've met recently. Please don't let them change that.
Is it all about being professional to you?
Suit yourself. But trust me, your manager is a murderer. Get as far away from him as possible.
Hey, Black Sad. I'll think about it.
I don't think he should take a dive. Why the fuck should he? He didn't do anything. Don't take a dive, dude. It's 11 days till the fight as well. I mean, and in the end, nobody gets justice, like, just because they're all dead. I mean, I suppose that's justice in a way, but they should serve time.
Yale confirmed to me that Dunn found out that Mitchell was giving him meds. That was the reason they argued the evening of his death.
In fact, I was clean at the time. Hadn't used for days. I didn't want to go down that road. I wanted to follow Joe.
But he discovered everything.
He didn't believe me when I said I had nothing to do with it.
But you used again.
Only after his death. I needed to cope.
But the drugs gave you a panic attack.
Yeah. But I've been clean ever since.
Mitchell gave you the pills when he stopped by the hospital. Hence, your miraculous recovery. Are you planning on taking them before the fight?
Don't do it.
Don't do it, Bobby.
Someone has to save the gym. I owe it to Joe. And Sonia. And my Aunt Mary.
4% enough money to
Has
save the
enough
gym.
money to save the gym, but he won't be able to save you if you go through with this. Sorry about your Aunt Mary. She was a good woman.
Didn't expect me to survive? Yeah, I'm a little bit surprised by that. Although I've got plot armor. Oh, I have died a fair amount of times throughout this. Private Eye nearly disrupts police operation to dismantle drug lab.
Stone and Yale hadn't taken away the bitterness I felt. I needed a friend. He was outraged that I hadn't given him the tip, but he let it go as soon as I bought him a milkshake. After the perfect storm of corruption and murder, only friendship could reconcile me with the world. Only that could make me believe in mankind again. Only that could cleanse my soul. Only that. And money.
I'm curious now. I want to see if we get to find out who wins the fight. Because they both basically told them both to like fight on their own terms, you know? Not on the drugs or anything. I wonder if they'll listen.
In your standard noir novel,
hello there.
Yale and Stone would be punished for breaking the rules. There would be justice for Sonia, the victim. But this was the real world. As the detective who had cracked the case, I just had to get my paycheck and be on my way.
Nice to meet you, Mr. Blacksad. Mr. Thorpe is on his way. Care to take a seat while you wait?
Oh, wait, I'm gonna be
I guess
fucking
I'll
dick.
just have to wait.
He'll be here in a minute. Please, take a seat.
Thorpe Advertising. Create yourself anew.
No
Build
matter how many
anew.
curveballs destiny throws his way, he always manages to land on his feet. When he was a rising sports talent,
They
the
do,
war
perhaps.
put an end to his career. So he became a war hero. After the war, he didn't end up like Gil or like me. He became an elite athlete.
Well,
Hall
yeah.
of Fame football star. When an accident left him in a wheelchair, he went on to succeed in advertising.
We have solved the case. It was a lizard who's now dead. But it's kind of bittersweet because they're all dead. And I'm not really sure. Well, we're tying up loose ends right now. So this is all still leading up to the fight. I'm not sure what this is all about. Eleanor. Yeah, there she is. A lot of athletes here, actually. Wait, there's a lot of athletes here. Hold on.
That's not possible. But what if Tim Thorpe was somehow involved in Mitchell's operation?
I'm just... hold on a minute.
Mr. Blacksad, Mr. Thorpe is running later than expected, but he insists on meeting you, if you don't mind.
Sure. As long as you help me fight off this boredom.
That's not in my job description, but...
Hold on a
If I had
minute.
little markings on my skin, would I be the same person? Would my name be different?
No, I don't think we have solved the case. 10:45, Delano. 2 p.m. John. Dinner with the mayor. Can Thorpe walk? Oh no, that's not right. All the Thorpe's appointments are in his agenda.
If my hunch is right, there should be a meeting with Mitchell noted somewhere in Thorpe's agenda.
Has anything odd happened at the agency lately?
Has anything odd happened at the agency lately?
Not on my shift. Perhaps the oddest thing I've seen is a bored detective asking a lot of questions.
Fuck off. I'm a detective, that's what I'm supposed to do. Cat, curiosity, all that shit. Do you know how long it will take, Mr. Thorpe?
Did he tell you how long it will take him to get here?
They just left Delano's, so about 30 minutes? It depends on the traffic. I'm sorry for the inconvenience.
How long have you worked for him
How
for?
long have you worked for Tim Thorpe?
Almost 3 years. And I hope it lasts.
Well, you see, I've got a problem. In order to figure out how much Mr. Thorpe owes me, I need to know what day I started working on the case. But I can't remember. You wouldn't have that written down, would you?
It sure wasn't on my shift. I'd remember. Let me see.
$10:15 Lulius Panic renewal. Lunch with the governor on the 13th. Miles Benton. Congressman Wallace. Meeting with Dylan. Lunch with Paul Rosenberg. There is... I think he killed Dunn. Ah, return flight, hospital, meeting with Millard Smith, but it got crossed out and he had to go to the hospital urgently. And that would have been around the same day, I believe, that the boxer ended up in hospital by the looks of it. Meeting with Bobby Vale, meeting with Reg McNeil, meeting with Claude Hinkman? Ooh, the penny is travelling through the air right now. And we're about to hear it clunk, I think. Joe Dunn, no appointment. Buy tickets to a
Dunn was
later
here
night.
2 days before he died? Why didn't Thorpe ever mention that?
I'm sorry, but your name's not on here.
There I came, Joe Dunn had just walked out the door.
Wait, I just remembered something. The day I came, Joe Dunn had just walked out the door.
Well, no. You don't have any appointments. Although, I guess I could have forgotten to write you in. Mr. Dunn, who's usually very kind, left in a flurry. He even slammed Mr. Thorpe's door.
Okay. Now I know I have to get into Thorpe's office.
And he didn't even say goodbye.
Yes, that was the day. You don't recall me because the minute I saw Dunn stomp out, I followed him. I never actually came in.
Of course. That explains it.
No doubt. So, since it looks like Mr. Thorpe won't be here soon, I think I'll go take a walk down the hall. Gotta stay in shape.
That doesn't sound suspect in any way, shape or form, does it? That is the most... Just gonna take a walk down the hall. Yeah, look, she's suspicious. No, she's not suspicious. You should be suspicious.
Come on, Thorpe. Tell me there's a back door to your office.
Well, shit. It looks like Thorpe's involved. Why? How? What? Why is Thorpe involved? I can understand why Dunn confronted him.
If Weekly were here, I'd have to tie his hands behind his back.
I think I know we're ever going to get into the office. Bobby Yale.
So, You had something to do with that chest expander after all.
I think Thorpe can walk. I don't think Thorpe's in a wheelchair. Let me have a quick look around before we go anywhere else. There might be something else quickly. Yeah, I'm just going to have a walk around out in this very tiny hallway for some fucking exercise.
Should I play the Smirnoff trump card again?
No, don't call Smirnoff.
Shut up and take my money!
No, this is nothing but a hunch.
This isn't a hunch. This could be true. I can get this. Thank you very much for the 15 bits. I think we gotta fucking... Oh. Someone put a bit of a baseball card in there. It's gotta be more to it. I felt like the case was... It was like jarringly wrapping up to the, like, out of nowhere. I was like, is that the end? Like, that was a rough, like, quick ending, but there's more to it. I get it. Let me fill up on some water. Oh, right. Let's bust the case open. Oh, do you need... Oh, hold on a minute, my dog's come to find me. What's the matter? You okay? Are you trying to show me something? Quickly. Sorry, I'll throw it back over. Don't know, she's being weird. Dude. Right, let's go with it. Sorry about that. My dog was being strange. Oh, come on, back out. Went into detective mode, didn't need to. Too easy.
Cats aren't afraid of heights. That's why I've never felt vertigo.
Show off.
In my experience, when something looks really good, it ends up smelling really bad.
I mean, it's not a very, like, in-depth graph. It's just, yeah, things are good. When I feel that I must head to bed, getting tired and feel kinda tired and kind of feel that's it. -3 outside. It's a big space I'm sitting in and hard to heat up during -degrees outside. Night, my dude. Appreciate the 62 months at tier 2, man. Close to 6 years of knowing you, beautiful human being. I appreciate you spending some time and saying hey and getting flashbacks of The Walking Dead all over again where I killed everyone. 9 people have died so far in this one, but I think only 2 were at my hand. Baseball cards, just everywhere. Right, we're in.
It's a bit strange to see no office chair behind a desk until you remember the desk's owner is in a wheelchair.
I'm not sure about that at the minute. Bloomington Shoot Club. Hello. Geezers can shoot.
I better not use it. It might be connected to the switchboard at the front desk.
He's the one that shot the thug in the hospital, I reckon. I got that wrong.
One of the strengths, the accuracy of his throw. I earned the nickname Iron Arm. I used to throw the ball in 50 miles. And yeah, whenever it wanted. And my coach, the great Joffrey Sachs. And so I worked hard. Did Pearl Harbor. I enlisted immediately. After losing a partner in combat, a serious injury, I asked to be relocated. I became a sniper. I know I should have
fucked it up. I got it wrong. It wasn't the horse.
And it was all thanks to my accuracy. No, it was all thanks to Jeffrey Sachs. I wonder how many Americans that man saved with my arm. After these words, Tim Thorpe is moved almost to tears and asks me to take a break. It's shocking to see how an athlete and soldier, a man whose aim and skill won him a Medal of Honor and the nickname Surgeon among his brothers in arms. That can't be. I mean, it could be a coincidence, but no. Why am I surprised? In every investigation, there comes a point where every single lead seems to go down the drain. And you have to retrace your steps to get back on the right track.
We have deductions. But that's not it. Savannah blames everything on the surgeon, all from in common with Dunn. They called Thorpe the surgeon for his excellent aim as a sniper. What if Thorpe was involved in Mitchell's operation? Thorpe can't walk, he uses a wheelchair. Didn't think that was going to be in there. It's got to be... Is it those 3? It's got to be those 2 though. And they called Thorpe the surgeon. Wait, the cop found Gil close to the basement door. Can't see it being one of Dunn's brothers in arms who's trying to pass as the eldest doctor. Is that Scott? No, isn't that? Is it the other one?
Thorpe is the man behind the whole drug operation.
But why? So what gun is this guy packing? I actually haven't seen him with a gun. They called Thorpe the Surgeon for his action aim as a sniper. It's gotta be. So Thorpe is the mastermind behind the doping operation. Mitchell's drugs help overcome physical limitations. Holy shit, he's trying to test the drugs on it. Oh, he's testing drugs on athletes so he could get out of the wheelchair. And I reckon it worked, and that's how he was the one that was in the... We need to see the bottom of his shoes. That's gotta be wrong. Oh no, we're on the right path with that. Is it just mastermind behind the old operation? No, okay. Some of these are certainly connected, so I don't know why I can't connect them. No, it's not those. The cops found Gill close to the basement door. Thorpe is a master behind the athlete doping operation. They called Thorpe the surgeon for his excellent skill as a sniper, and that's not connected. Or is it? Can't be that. I'm trying to work out how these aren't logically all connected in some way. Anyway. No, they're all connected anyway. So it's not letting me connect those together. So it's gotta be them two then. No? What was my time in the athlete doping operation? Those two can't be connected though. What if Thorpe was involved in Mitchell's operation? Thorpe is the mastermind behind the operation. Mitchell's drugs help overcome physical limitations. No. What am I not seeing? Cops found Gill close to the floor. The cops thought excellent skill as a sniper. I don't know what ones it is. Thorpe is the mastermind, 100%. It's certainly not connected, yet they are. It's the sniper thing that I'm confused about. Yeah, a sniper killed Randall through the window when he was in the hospital. So a sniper killed Randall Lee. Excellent skill as a sniper. Tried to pass as a doctor. I mean, I would put those three together, but they don't work. The fact he's in a wheelchair and the physical limitations one is not connected. Really confuses me. Thorpe is the surgeon, that we're aware. Oh no, wait, there isn't anymore. Oh, it said there was. Oh no, there isn't one. Hold on, I've just seen it. It usually has up with a number in the top right. I just spent that whole time doing it. I swear I said there was another deduction to make. But there isn't. Right.
That leads to the front desk.
Hold on, we made the deduction we were supposed to. I think we do. But I don't know why it was saying that there was more to... I swear it come up there going, there's another deduction. There's not. So I just spent ages trying to connect stuff that clearly is connected, but just not in the way we see it.
Of course. Oh, crap.
It says boss on the bowl. There it is. The clues connect to allow new deductions. Right, so... Walks in a wheelchair. There it is. There we go. We needed the bottle to connect it.
What if Groon's drugs helped Thorpe walk?
Which means if he could walk, Mr. Drugs help overcome physical limitations. The sniper could randomly. What if Tom Thorpe was involved in Mitchell's operation? What if the drugs help Thorpe walk? Don't know if that is connected. Not those three. It's got to be physical limitations, walk. No, they're not connected. So it's got to be done in the right order. Physical limitations. Thorpe has a gun? No. Hold on. So if we do drugs help Thorpe walk. Mitchell helps Snoop. Bottle of pills. Walk. No. Oh, okay. Are we going back to the sniper thing? So help him overcome physical limitations. A sniper killed, not connected. Not those either. Finding the connection. Like they're connected, but it's like in what order? It's like, why do we need to know that he keeps a gun in his desk? We can do that. And the sniper called Randall Lee, that's not going to be no. Drugs help overcome physical limitations. One of Brom's... No, it's not that. They're called Thorpe the Surgeon. Can't be connected, no. So, how do we connect them and in what order? The sniper killed Randall Lee. Thorpe keeps a gun in his desk drawer. What if Thorpe was behind this entire operation? What if the drugs help Thorpe walk? There's a bottle of the pills in his desk. Which say boss on it. Which would make me believe that... See, I would put those two together because it says that on it. I can say that would be weird. Those are connected somehow. So the cops found Gil on the basement floor. What if the drugs help Thorpe walk? The bottle of pills? No. What ones are connected? One of Dunn's brothers and I tried to pass it to the doctor. They called Thorpe the surgeon for his excellent aims as a sniper. Yeah, those two won't be connected. He's a gun in his drawer? No. Right, they called Thorpe the surgeon because he's a good sniper. Here we go. Sniper killed. What if the drugs helped him walk? Which means he could walk up there and take the shot.
Of course. It wasn't Mitchell or Gil. It was Thorpe who shot Randall at the hospital. Everything adds up now. And yet I can already hear Smirnov telling me I have no conclusive evidence. What if I set a trap for Thorpe? But how?
Thorpe keeps a gun, the sniper killed Randall Lee. One of Dunn's brothers in arms tried to pass his doctor. Thorpe tried to kill Randall. I have to lure Thorpe into a trap. Gil. No. Thorpe keeps a gun in his desk drawer. They called Thorpe the surgeon for his excellent skills. The sniper killed Randall. One of Dunn's brothers in arms tried to pass his doctor. Issue drugs will overcome. So we need to lure him into a trap. We're going to need to use Gil. Not really sure if these are still connected. No. I don't actually know why they're still in the play at the minute, because I don't need them. Maybe we can use the drugs? No. No. So we have to lure him into a trap. Keeps a gun. There we go. Helping him walk.
Ha! What if I place Thorpe's gun up there and corner him so that he has to stand up to get it?
That's a good idea.
The show was about to begin. All I needed was an audience and some patience.
Stop it!
Arr! Don't you know who you're dealing with, matey?
What a silly man.
Mutiny! You wants to be shark bait, do ya? Oh, Blacksad. I feel terrible for keeping you waiting.
John.
But you see, there was mutiny on board, so...
Stop.
You see what I have to put up with. All right, helmswoman, to the cabin with you! Onward!
Aye, aye, Captain.
Come along, Blacksad. Julie, don't let anyone bother us.
That was crap. That wasn't even funny. Why was she laughing at that?
Honey, will you wait in the boardroom for me, please?
But...
I'll just be a minute then. I think you've already suffered enough.
Okay.
And think about where you'd like to have dinner tonight, okay?
Smirnov's there.
I'm not gonna pay you for solving the case.
Fair enough. I thought you were a man if you were. Considering I didn't
Fair
solve
enough.
it.
The truth is, I didn't solve it.
It's right, Smirnov's a good guy. We don't need to worry about that. It's just keeping it quiet while he watches.
No, it's not that. You'll get every penny we agreed on, and more. But not because you solved the case. But for her, 2 days ago, she wanted to end it all. Drop out of college, sell the gym. Too many wounds to heal. But through your incredible work, you managed to heal them. Well, perhaps not completely. It takes time to get over something like this. But at least, thanks to you, Sonia wants to be happy. She has hope. I'm
about
gonna help
to
her
destroy
make Dunn's
that.
gym the best in the city. Who would have ever guessed it, huh?
It seems like Dunn's death is actually a blessing.
In the end, it seems like Dunn's death was the best thing that could have happened to the gym, huh?
Don't be so cynical. By God, can't you stop playing the hard-boiled detective for 1 second? Anyway, back to the case. All those people you confronted. Gil, the German doctor, even Mitchell. Huh. I would have never suspected him. Did they say anything? Why did they do it? Did they mention any accomplices?
Spanner mentioned a certain
He did
surgeon.
mention a certain surgeon.
Surgeon? You have any idea who that could be?
Gonna mislead him a bit.
I'm sure this comes as no surprise, but it was Angus Mitchell himself. In fact, you gave me the lead by telling me he was a doctor.
Sure. Yeah, sure. I'm glad I could help. Although, you see, besides my esteem for Joe and Sonia, this ordeal really hits close to home.
What do you mean?
I don't follow. How do you mean?
Sports are my livelihood. Do you know how many of the athletes involved have a deal with me?
How do you know that?
What?
Oh, wait. Sonia told you.
Yes, that's it. Sonia told me.
That's funny. I never told Sonia.
Yeah.
Well then, do you know how many of the athletes involved have a deal with me?
All of them.
All of them?
Luckily, no. But a lot. So far, the papers only talk about bodies down at the docks and an illegal lab. Not one has mentioned the athletes. But if one word gets out, this agency's future could be on the line. Not to mention Sonia's and the gym's. Could I ask you to be discreet?
Your future is already on the line.
I'm sorry to say your future is already on the line.
What do you mean?
Should we mislead him a bit for
I know the press. Sooner or later, someone will talk.
I guess you're right. But let's do everything in our power to avoid that. Anyway, that's it. Julie has your check. Don't forget to claim it. Thank you again, Blacksad.
Oh shit, I missed out on accusing him.
Would be in if it weren't for you.
I had to act, then and there, or let Thorpe get away with it.
Excuse me for not standing.
Just go for it.
I won't excuse you. I know you could stand if you wanted to.
I'm sure you've got good intentions, but you're wrong. What makes you think that? I'm sure there's an explanation.
According to Spano, the mastermind was a certain surgeon. I thought it was Mitchell, but now I know the truth. A journalist told me. Ring a bell? I know you ordered Randall Lee to kill Joe Dunn, and you tried to frame Bobby Yale, who had recently given up your medical services.
Joe was my friend, don't you get it? I hired you to solve this damn case. You think that's what a murderer would do?
Only because you thought I'd blame Bobby Yale and drop the case. But as soon as I realized something wasn't right, you sent Randall Lee and Gil to give me a scare. And when all that failed, you ordered Lee to kill me.
You're the type that won't open his jaws once he's got his prey, aren't you?
You know better than anyone.
I made that clear enough by now.
Gun's not there. I'm assuming he's going to reach for it. Oh no, he's going to go for this little smoke.
Put yourself in my place for a minute. You're a promising football player who just got back from the war, but you're still a nobody. The man you saved kindly opens his house to you, and that man is still undone by his wife's passing. He works all day at his gym, and he drinks himself to sleep at night. So you practically end up raising his daughter. You give her her very first abacus. You encourage her to further her education. You comfort her when she misses her mother and her father.
He just ashed that on his desk, not in the ashtray.
Meanwhile, your sporting career takes off. Life is good. Until one day, out of the blue, an accident cripples you. An old friend, Mitchell, tells you he knows someone who can help you. A German doctor. His drugs take some time to work, but they do wonders. You manage to walk for short bursts at a time, little by little. And those bursts keep getting longer. But the drugs aren't cheap at all. So you have to find a way to pay for them, don't you see?
You started selling drugs to
So you
athletes.
started by selling drugs to athletes. Then you decided to start an advertising agency to hire those same athletes. Drugs would help them excel, and you'd get better ad deals. The perfect business model. Your first client? Craig Spano. His career had hit a rough patch, so...
You used him as a guinea pig.
He was the guinea pig for your new operation. And yet, when the drug started having serious side effects, you got rid of him. Afraid he would talk, you tried to kill him. That's why he hid. From then on, your business was smooth sailing. You even began to think you were above the law. You thought that you were untouchable. Until Joe Dunn found out, and then, 2 days before his unfortunate death, he came to see you.
That's enough now. You stop it.
Oh, I thought he was going to stand. I thought he was going to stand. He hasn't reached for the gun yet.
Now, I don't know if I'm above the law, but I am sure as hell not beneath it. Do you know how much power I have?
Oh,
The
doesn't
kind
matter.
of people I eat with every day? I could shoot you right now, and nothing would happen to me.
With that gun you keep in your drawer? I'm afraid not. I placed your pistol out of reach, just in case you happen to confirm my suspicions, Ironarm. And now, if you'd excuse me, I have an appointment with the police.
Here it is.
I won't let anyone wreck my life again. Sonia and I, we deserve a future.
You can come in now, Smirnoff.
Timothy Wilson Thorpe, drop your weapon. You're under arrest. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to an attorney. If you cannot afford one, the state will provide one for you.
Should we add attempted murder to that?
Mr. Thorpe.
Oh, there was a bullet in there. Oh. Oh shit! Did he shoot Sonia? Oh, Sonia! Oh, Jesus! What the fuck are you doing? We're arresting him. Did she just shoot her uncle? Why the fuck did she do that? What the hell are you doing? Now she's gonna go down for murder. Why did she do that? Wow! Nearly added 10 to the list just then. Of course he's
Sonia
dead.
Dunn. You are under arrest for the death of Timothy Wilson Thorpe.
Why did she shoot him?
You have the right
He
to
was under
remain silent.
arrest.
Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law.
Just shut up.
Did we take the gun off the ground?
Just
She
give her a
deserves
minute,
it.
for
She
Christ's
shouldn't have
sake.
shot him.
Can't you see she's still in shock? She'll need a minute to wrap her head around what just happened. And then I'll help you fulfill your duty, Chief. For once, we'll do the right thing.
She's
You have
got
the
a
right to
car.
an
We
attorney.
can't let her
If
go.
you cannot afford one, the state will provide one for you.
Why did she
Do you
do that?
understand these rights as I have just read them to you? With these rights in mind, do you wish to speak to me? What you say?
That's true. But no, but surely it was click, 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 click. Sonia, for Smirnov, did you not bring any other police officers with you? Is he dead? He's still moving. Should we call an ambulance? I swear I saw his head move and his eyes twitch. We should probably get in an ambulance. Oh, I nearly thought we were going to send the bad guy away. Right, to the moment this game is all over, well, then we'll go back to the zoo and the human population will take over again. Because I might be a gritty, unhinged detective, but my God, I stick to the law. Jesus. It's not even it's still not a good ending, is it? How awkward, someone put exactly the same bouquet of flowers down as you. What is going on with my tie? Tuck it in the shirt, for Christ's sake, man. Do you look, there's just a bunch of bodies here.
After everything that had happened,
oh, the fight!
The last thing I was interested in was the fight. Did Yale take drugs before the fight? Did Stone let him win? I had done everything in my power for things to go the way
Here
my
we
moral
go.
compass dictated.
Oh, no, we'll see.
Whether
Did he take
anyone
the
would
drugs?
listen
Who's
to
going to
me,
win?
That was another story.
Stone versus Yale. I knew they were going to do that.
Because no matter what they tell us, our actions don't always determine our future. My moral compass. As if I even knew what that means. I didn't even know what to think of my performance throughout the case. Did I have a clear conscience? Would I have made the same decisions, given the chance?
Yeah, I think I did it pretty organically how I would have done it. You should be happy with that, mate. I mean, 9 people died, but... Well, actually, I think more now. 10, probably, from what I can count. 10 people are dead. I didn't leave so many bodies. There are people killing each other. Like, one of them was definitely my fault. I wasn't very good at CPR. Oh, wow, they're panning just like to a T, gritty detective. Panning to like a shot of him walking down a dark, shitty alleyway. You couldn't get any more like cliche, could you? I mean, I'm here for it. I'm here for that. I took bullets out of his gun. It wasn't my fault that the kid and the doctor got burnt up. I was tied to a pole. Yeah, I'm gonna go on a limb there. Victor to say it probably was. Accessory after the fact. I'm the one there trying. I wasn't there when the cleaner got stabbed in the back. I was there just after. Obviously, Dunn being murdered was the start of it all. I mean, I was there when that weird bird wanker of a man got shot with a shotgun by Cassidy's barber. But if I stopped that, that would have blown my cover, so I couldn't help that. No, the Rhino did get killed because of me, but the Rhino had it coming. Fuck the Rhino. Shouldn't have been sleeping with his boss's wife. And that two then were technically me having a strong arm in their death. The Rhino and not being able to do CPR on the monkey. So 2 out of 10. It kind of wasn't taking justice. I needed to get myself out of predicament. Yeah, I was just smashed the door on you twice at least. That as well. But he was a bad guy, so I don't feel too bad. My moral compass still seems to be pointing in the direction of good. And the monkey, who was a good guy, he was a good guy. Like, that was just an accident, so I can't be held accountable for that one. Because like, basically, yeah, I can't be held accountable for that. Like, I can do CPR. That happens. And even if I did do CPR, he might not have survived. He might have still died. But I'll take 2. I'll take 2 out of 10 deaths. I'll accept that. I won't accept that I did 10. I won't even accept that I did 3. I was the direct involvement of 2 deaths. And if you said to me at the beginning of this game 10 people are going to die, all of you would have thought I would definitely be the person having a hand in 90% of those deaths. And the only one that wouldn't be me would be the guy that was dead at the beginning. Now, not a great track record for keeping people alive in games, I'll admit. But 2 out of 10 is a pretty good number. I'll take 2 out of 10. His hubby was sleeping around as well. That marriage wasn't serious anyway. Oh god, yeah, it was a fucking joke of a marriage. I mean, I couldn't get anything on him though, so I don't know if anyone. He'll get killed eventually. But it's amazing how it all pans out now. Cassidy had nothing to do with it. O'Leary had nothing to do with it, and I thought they definitely did. It goes all the way through. Mitchell didn't have anything to do with Dunn's murder. He just happened to be keeping the doctor down in that basement thing and making the drugs in partnership with our wheelchair-bound, well, we'll say wheelchair-bound friend. And he had nothing to do with it either in that respect. But it's still a piece of shit because he killed that kid and the doctor, so not bothered he's dead. To be fair though, we need to free Gil. He must be doing time because I told Smirnov that without a doubt he's the one that killed the other thug in the hospital. That's wrong. We need to free we need to free Gil. I've just realised I've got him sent down for not something he didn't do. All in all, right, I'd say the game's got a few things it needs to work on. I mean, it wasn't going to make any... I screwed Gil big time, yeah. I mean, but he's probably out. He'd be free. We'll let him out. That was my mistake. I thought it was definitely him that did it. But then I didn't put the performance-enhancing drugs being a miracle cure for being in a wheelchair, though. I didn't think they were that good. As a whole, though, I think the story was quite good. I feel like the story didn't have me. It was as much as it was like your standard gritty detective thing. It wasn't. I wasn't like, oh, I sussed it, you know what I mean? Immediately it was this person. It was one of those things that go, oh, I think it was this guy. Turns out it wasn't, and it wasn't this guy, it wasn't this guy. More people get introduced, and you go, oh, okay, it was the lizard. There's that guy. And in reality, it's like, you know, someone you trusted. I didn't see it coming, so I didn't see that. I actually hadn't even considered the uncle as being the main architect of this entire situation at all. So I suppose that's what makes it a good story. So I give it props for that. And I don't know whether that makes me just not very good at being a detective and I'm just dumb, or whether or not anyone else didn't see it either. And it's like, fair play. Like it was good. Like, I didn't see that coming. There was a twist. There's a twist. Everyone either ends up dead or in jail. The only person that gets out of it is Gil. Really? The only person that... Well, no, I suppose Gil's a bad guy too. And to be fair, Cassidy and O'Leary get away with it. Even though they did murder someone. I mean, O'Leary murdered someone in front of me. Cassidy ordered someone. Yeah, they killed people in front of me. Why haven't I put them to prison? Holy shit. I've just let 2 dangerous men out on the... They're around still. You're a private detective, not a cop. You could have been way more selfish. I probably could have, but I did play more a cop route than a private detective. I did sort of scan away from it and it was just sort of like... And I tried to do good. Yeah, I don't know why I did that. But to be fair though, I just like I said, I let O'Leary and Cassidy walk. They just literally murdered people, and I have done nothing about that. And yeah, I was the architect of one of those, so effectively I should go to prison. So that one was me. The monkey was X, so I wouldn't go to prison for that. I wouldn't even get manslaughter for that. But the other guy, no, I didn't pull the trigger. I wasn't the trigger man. So I don't think it was to anything. Nah, I think it was alright. You let dangerous criminals walk, even though you're an eyewitness. If you come forward otherwise, it's still accessory after the fact. I wouldn't say anything, yeah. Why are you telling me this now? It happened like 4 days ago or whatever. It would be like, yeah, they're thinking about that. But I'm not a cop. I'm a private detective. So, as you eloquently put it. Oh, you missed the end. It was the uncle in the wheelchair, Zeno, that did it. That was it. He was taking performance-enhancing drugs. He was the boss. He was the architect of the whole thing. You know the uncle in the wheelchair? Sonia's uncle? The one that was paying me to do the case? It was him. The one thing for certain, solving this case got people killed or screwed over badly. Everyone. You like the Warhammer tag, by the way? Oh, I should have taken it off. It's about puzzle and adventure game are all on there. So yeah, it turned out, big twist at the end, it was the uncle. He needed to make a lot of money so he could use the drugs to walk. Bad side effects, you know, on everyone else but not him, apparently. Yeah, so basically it was like a builder going, this person. Like there was like 4 or 5 people that it could have been. Strongly thought it was something to do with Cassidy and O'Leary, but I think that's the point of it, to sort of suck me in. And then the penny started to fucking clunk when we were in the office waiting to get paid by the uncle, and we saw really good sniper was called the surgeon. We found the pills in his drawer. So yeah, it was one of those things where no matter, unless I'm shit and stupid and not very good at detective games, unless you're really good at spotting things throughout the game that they may have put in there, you probably wouldn't have got that. I didn't, which makes it good, I suppose. Like I say, it's a you know, you follow the story along, the story plays out in front of you. So, right, Corner's pleased with the dead bodies, as far as I know. 10 dead bodies. Certainly a lot of dead bodies. I don't know if I could have saved all of those. I'm pretty sure if I did another playthrough, I could have. I reckon I could have saved a couple more. I could have saved the monkey. Certainly. What am I going to do now? I don't know. So we've done it now. It's completed. Game is finished. I don't know whether to just end there and start fresh on a new stream or jump to another game. I'm unsure. Because I do have another game I could play called Blood Shooters and Teeth, which looks quite cool. Or Hello, Marina. How you doing? Which is a bit different from this, but it's like a Wyoming one. Hey, Batman. Nordic Ashes? I haven't got it downloaded. Thank you for 62 months, buddy.
BB Boom.
BB Boom. It actually says... Oh, it doesn't go BBBBOOOMMO anymore. It actually says the word. That's new. I didn't think it did that. How are you, Batman? Thank you so much for the 62 months. Show the type. Show it. Thank you, Pepperino. Hey, Marie. I mean, I could do... We could jump onto another game. We could do Blood, Shoes and Teeth. We can start that if you want, which is a bit crazy. It was a bit of a crazy game. We've got 2 hours, so I don't mind. Invictus, are you about? And we solved the crime. But they're all dead, so no one really gets justice. Sonia doesn't really count. Let's go. Let's do it. Blood, Shoes and Teeth, then. Right, Invictus. Could you do me a favour? Are you there? He may not be here. Hey! I'm going to go be right back. I'm going to go check on the dog. Could you change... We're going to change games. We're going to do Blood, Shoes and Teeth, which I'm looking very forward to. It's going to be very good. While I'm on Be Right Back, could you just change the title on the game? And I will... Yeah, like I said, I'm going to put the Be Right Back screen on for not even 5 minutes, a couple of minutes. Check on my dog. And then come back and we'll do Blood, Shoes and Teeth. Does that work for everyone? Do you want to do that? There is another game I want to play that I've recently got that releases on the 30th. The embargo is lifted today, actually. And I don't have... I don't have it downloaded, so we're going to have to wait. You have a question about Black Sad? What's your question? And then we'll go for... Wasn't Sonia your client? No. Sonia was originally the one that came to ask me to take the case, but the uncle was actually the guy paying me. Time to do Lies of P. I don't have it, dude. I am going to have to get it and do it. I would play Lies of P. So no, the uncle's the one that paid me because he wanted me to basically frame someone. He'd set it up in such a way that it was going to... I would frame... like the younger boxer, basically. So her uncle, she was technically my client through proxy, but no, she wasn't. It's on Game Pass. I don't have Game Pass either. I did have Game Pass, but I wasn't using it. So you're not getting paid at all. He's dead and the other one is going to jail. You've been getting beat up for days and not a penny to show for it. You didn't even get the girl. Nope. I didn't get the girl. Didn't get paid. Everyone's dead. The girl got arrested. Yeah, fucking shit show. Have you tried it, Marie? Liza P. Oh, I don't know, Ruby. I have no idea who's going to pay those costs, my dude. I'll just basically not go to the doctors and bear these scars because I'm a gritty detective. Does this game have multiple endings? It may do. I don't know. From what I understand, it probably does all direct to one path. I can't imagine it having multiple endings the way it was panned out. I think it's a one and done sort of thing with this. But I didn't check. So it might do if you do certain things, possibly. But I couldn't tell you. I mean, the way the story plays out, they're going to frame someone for it. Maybe. I'll have to have a look into it, to be honest with you, and see if there are any alternative endings for it. But yeah, should we jump on with Blood, Shoes and Teeth? I'm going to be right back. If you don't mind changing the title in the game for me, please, if you guys would give me a couple of minutes to, one, blow my nose, two, check out my dog, and get the next game lined up, we'll go with that. Yeah? Do you want to see something a little bit more crazy? It's going to be, it's gone from like sort of detective noir-y to something like completely different. So, and it's going to be funny, I believe. Absolutely hilarious. Oh, right, I'll be right back. Apparently I won't. No, my stream deck's not working. I will be right back. And yeah, Invictus, if you don't mind changing stuff over for me, that would be grand.